What is going on, guys? Hassan Malik back here. I've been watching LegoCon and we just got our official LEGO Star Wars set reveals. And unfortunately, it's not the UCS Gunship, it is just the Mandalorian sets we have seen before, but now we have official better looks at all of these sets. So I'm not going to be going too in depth in this video, I'll just give you guys the official images here and just my overall thoughts on these sets. Now, before we get into it, I did want to give a quick reminder that the giveaway for $100 worth of your choice of LEGO sets is ending in less than 1 week. So if you haven't had a chance to enter, make sure to do so. Alright, so all of these sets we have seen before, we just got better looks at all of them now. Starting with Moth Gideon's light cruiser, this set looks just as good as what we've seen before. We did get a leaked image of the interior of the set a couple of days ago, and it turns out it was from LegoCon. And honestly, the interior does look pretty cool. I'm glad they went with this moment from the show, recreating that bridge scene. Although for some reason it does make the rest of the ship look pretty small. The ship just doesn't look as big as I thought it would. Now, I know a lot of people took issue with the amount of studs on the ship here. I honestly don't mind it in this case. Usually I like to see flatter pieces used for most ships, but I honestly don't mind the studs too much here. We did get our first look at some of the play features here as well, like the ability to shoot a TIE fighter out of the front of the ship. And the really cool thing here is that we got a better look at all the minifigures, so the Dark Trooper and Fennec Shand have got to be my favorite here. Fennec Shand's printing looks awesome, her helmet is really cool as well, and on top of that she has a whole bunch of arm printing. So this character is super detailed, and the fact that she's playing such a big role in the Bad Batch just makes me want this minifigure so much more. The Dark Trooper looks awesome here, the new head mold looks great, and it's all on top of that armored body piece, which I think is perfect for this minifigure. I'm really shocked by the amount of detail they included on this figure, including leg printing and all this stuff, just because the Dark Troopers are for the most part just black. So I didn't think they were going to give us this much printing, but they went ahead and did it, and I think this minifigure looks great. Moth Gideon looks pretty cool as well, doesn't have any leg printing, but again, I don't really think this minifigure needs it. He does have a dual-sided cape though, which I do think is pretty cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get a new mold for the Darksaber, which is a little disappointing. According to the LEGO Star Wars canon, this is what a Darksaber should look like, but the thing is the Darksaber just looks so much different in the show, so I wanted them to make a new mold for this set here. And that's a little bit unfortunate. I would have liked to see a brand new helmet mold, or brand new printing at least, on the helmet of Mando here. But yeah, just a great selection of minifigures here and a pretty awesome set. It does have its issues, but overall I am liking it. And after that, we got a better look at the new Slave 1. This is probably the set that I was looking forward to the most of the Mandalorian sets, just because, as you guys know, Boba Fett is my favorite character, and in this set we get a brand new variation of Boba Fett from the Mandalorian Season 2. Now, starting with the build here, I think it looks awesome, and I'm just glad that this set exists. Getting a Slave 1 at $50 is just so amazing. It makes it so much easier for people to get their hands on a Slave 1, and I would love to see LEGO continue to do this from tons of more sets from the Star Wars universe. Mando here is identical to the other versions of Mando that we've seen already, but he does come with his Beskar spear. I think that's a nice addition, and it does look pretty neat. Now, the main thing that I love about this set is the Boba Fett minifigure. For the most part, I do think it looks pretty good, but I'm just kind of upset that they used the lighter green color for the helmet and jetpack here. They got it right with the torso print, he does use the darker green, but then for some reason they went with the light green color for his helmet and jetpack, and it just doesn't look accurate to what it does in the show. I think they should have used a dark green color here. I think it would have looked much better, but I know some people might disagree with me on that. Regardless, it's still cool to see a bunch of arm printing and leg printing. This figure is super detailed, so either way, even if the colors do look a little bit off, it's still a cool minifigure. And then last up here, we have the Imperial Armored Marauder. This is the set that I'm least interested in, but I still do think it's a cool vehicle, and we do get a nice selection of minifigures. I'm not the biggest fan of the brand new Stormtroopers, I do prefer the old variation, but nonetheless, I'm still glad to see a new variation of Stormtrooper here, that being the Mortar Trooper. Grief Cargo looks great as well, but again, we've seen this minifigure quite early on due to leaks, and I think for the most part here, the coolest part about this set is the actual build. Although at $40, it does seem a little bit too expensive. I know the piece count might line up, but just at $40, it feels like it should include some more. I'm still liking it though, and I'm gonna pick it up just because I love the Mandalorian, like I think a lot of you guys will, but this may be a set that I could wait on a sale for. But yeah, guys, there's your first official look at all these brand new Mandalorian sets. I know we've already seen them before, so again, it's not that special. I really did want this reveal to be the UCS Gunship. I was looking forward to that a lot, like I think a lot of you guys were, and unfortunately it did turn out to be these Mandalorian sets. Not that these sets are bad or anything, this is one of the best waves of LEGO Star Wars that we've seen in a long time. It's just that we've already seen these sets before, so seeing the official variations of them here wasn't that special, especially for the first ever LEGOCon. Like, they were really hyping up this reveal, and it turned out to be a bunch of sets that we've already seen. Now, the only reason we saw those sets was due to leaks, so I guess that may be on us as a community a little bit for getting those leaks out there. But still, LEGO is very attentive to what's going on in the community, and I think they should have seen that these sets have already been revealed, and maybe move up the reveal date for the UCS Gunship, or just adapt around it. I know leaks mess up a lot of LEGO's plans, but this LEGOCon did feel a little bit underwhelming. There weren't really any great big reveals, reveals, and honestly after watching it, it did feel like a little bit of a waste of time. They didn't reveal the Beskar Forge here, and I think they're saving that for a later date because this set should be dropping on September 1st, and we haven't really gotten a good look at that set, so that would have been cool to see at this reveal. But for the most part, this isn't too exciting. We've seen these sets before, we've seen the minifigures, some people have already gotten their hands on these sets, but either way, these are still great LEGO Star Wars sets, so I'm glad to have official images of them. But yeah guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this really short video. Make sure to let me know what you guys think about all of these sets down in the comments below. Which one of these three are you looking forward to the most, and also what is your favorite minifigure from this brand new lineup? For me, it's got to be Boba Fett, but Fennec Shand is a very close second. Whatever you're thinking guys, anything and everything, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. Also, if you guys hadn't had a chance to enter the giveaway, make sure to do so. But that will pretty much do it for me. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.